This video was sponsored by Haggle 1996 via a $25 pledge on Patreon. Hello YouTube, SentinalhMC here, and welcome to, I don't know what, I guess this might be a mod spotlight or the beginning of a Let's Play series. I'm here with Haggle, and we're taking a look at his mod pack. Say hi.
Hi, Sentinel.
Yeah, so he is my, he pledged to me on Patreon, and which is awesome. And thank you for that. And we are, he's been developing this mod pack, which I gotta say has a lot of mods in it. And so, yeah, I guess I'm gonna start playing on it. I don't know what to say. I have never done anything like any of these before where I'm hanging out talking with a mod maker in a video. So we're just winging it. We're winging it.
Yeah. So, basically, there's not a lot of mod packs out there that really spotlight Reika's mod, like Rotary Craft and Chromaticraft. I can't talk. Chromaticraft. and so I wanted to build something that was challenging, like if you've played Beyond Reality or any of the other really hard packs, but used Rotary Craft and mods like that to gate your progression through the pack. So there's a lot of mods, but they kind of gate naturally from one to the other. Like you start in Tinkers, and then you can go to Botania, or you can go to Rotary Craft, and then you expand out into Railcraft and use the materials from both of those to build up into other stuff, with the eventual goal of making it all the way to Mars and building a colony.
That sounds really cool. Yeah, I like that kind of thing. So it's like Chromaticraft has its progression system built in, Rotary Craft has this sort of tech progression, and sort of kind of designing a whole mod pack around that idea. So we'll take a look at some of the stuff we've got. Like you were mentioning to me before about this achievement book, so I'm just going to take a look at it, and maybe you can talk about kind of what it is. And I see it's got some of the backstory in it.
Yep. Basically, this guy named John, a long time ago, which is not too far in the future from now, he was his brain was ripped out of his head and put into a computer, and he ran the world. And eventually, when there was a big revolution, he decided to nuke the planet. And except for a few people that were stored in cryogenic suspension, a long time has gone by, over 50,000 years. The Earth has kind of recovered and grown back over, but now his power is running out, and he can't run the world, so he's turning everyone loose to rebuild civilization. So that's your job. What I really want to do is make a pack that showcases his stuff, because it's some really great mods. They're in depth. They reward building structure and things that actually do stuff, versus just plopping down a block that gives you everything, or a couple blocks that give you everything.
I see we have some unique mobs over here right now. There's a centaur over here.
Oh yeah. So there's a few peaceful
awesome
mods.
mob.
There's the dryads and the centaurs and the satyrs that run around.
You make friends with them.
I don't know. I tried touching one once, but he didn't like it.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, so there's like a dryad down there.
Yeah, and that's what part of, you see that river, that's actually the streams.
Yeah, that's really cool. So this is running, like you said, this is running the alternate terrain generation, which I really liked it. I've used it a couple of times, where it sort of generates biomes based on like elevation and other features, and then you've got this little streams thing that adds a stream. And that's what I really like. That stream looks awesome. I see some.
Yeah, so
I see some magnetite over there. If I open up this achievement book again, I can see you've got here Chapter 1 Alpha Camp. So someone just starting into this mod pack could open this book up, and then the idea is that you you don't have to do it, but it's like a thing you can do, like to guide yourself. So the first building one says build a safe shelter with a door, bed, and crafting station, and so we've certainly got that. So just go and click the checkbox, and so this goes in Chapter 2. And now that you've set up virtually every Rotary Craft blast furnace, I see. Okay, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's a kind of guides you through, and I'm still working on the content. We've been doing weekly releases, and the pack itself is very stable, and I'm just adding more content as I go. But it basically guides you through, what do you need to do to get a basic camp set up, and then moving into more machinery and what you're able to build, so you've got more infrastructure so that you can go into the next chapter.
And it's got some of these I see some of these epic tasks, which are like challenges, kind of.
Yeah, so anyone can make a, build a tinker's tool or smeltery or something. Oh, it takes a couple minutes and you're done. But, if you make it look nice, Minecraft's about building. And so this pack also has a lot of decorative stuff in it.
I like that a lot. I know a lot of tech packs focus like entirely on the automation, but I like it. There's a bit more flavor. Like some stuff added mainly for flavor and aesthetics. As a builder, I appreciate that.
So there's only the first 2 chapters in the books, but I've already got 8 written, so
nice.
A lot more is coming out.
Sweet. So why don't we do something? So we've got our house. So I don't have any tools, so maybe we should start up and just do what we do. Get some tools.
Yep. So I'm pulling out a creative here so I can actually play. First things we're going to need is food and
there's a blueberry bush right
gravel and berry bushes. Yeah, we're going to need to look for food, and we already have beds taken care of. But other than that, we need our tinker stuff set up.
Down there, and you've got Botania. I like Botania. The times that I've used it is really cool. I hate this mud, though. I learned to hate mud from Violence of Plenty.
See some gravel. We're going to need that.
I got wood. Fireworks.
Congratulations.
Fireworks. Those fireworks are always weird when you're inside a building because they bounce off the ceiling. Alright, so we got our mini map up in the corner, and I can see all the little mobs. There's a lot of squid. Oh, and we've got the fast tree decomposition too. I always like that.
Yep.
When they go away quickly. Hello, sheep. Oh, he's only got 1 HP. What happened to him?
There's things that actually seem to... Some of the mobs around here seem to attack other mobs.
Yeah. So I got some wood, and then I got a persimmon. Where did I get a persimmon from? I don't even know what a persimmon is.
It's food. Like you want food.
I know it's food, but it looks like some kind of... I don't even know what it is, really. It's some kind of fruit or something.
Yeah, it's a little yellow
fruit, orange. There's like a woman over here. A satyr.
Yeah, those are friendly too. Don't touch them. They don't like to be touched.
They're cool.
Like most things don't like it when you touch them.
Yeah.
So don't be creepy.
Yeah. Don't invade their personal space.
So we need to find gravel, sand.
Okay.
So we need to get started on our tinker's tools. Most importantly, we need wood and flint.
So I've got some wood.
Flint you'll need to make by crafting gravel.
Right. Alright, so I guess just dig into the wall or something. It's like a cave over here.
Yeah, if you can find it. It's also getting dark out, but I'm not tired.
No. So that's what you told me about this meter before. The better... Oh, there's an aura node here from Thumbcraft.
Yeah, there's a witch coming. I'd run.
The better sleep mob. There's an aura node from Thumbcraft sitting right there. There's some gravel. I found some gravel right here.
Oh, good. There's a witch there.
I want the gravel. There's also a cat.
We have iguanas, tinker's tweaks.
Right.
So you have to start at flint and level up your tools.
0% of players are sleeping. Hop into bed and join them. Join who? 0%.
Bug in the better sleeping.
I got a flint shovel. Can I name the shovel?
I believe you can in the tool table.
Yeah. I called it Flinty. I'm gonna get some coal. Coal is always good.
You'll get coal till you leveled up your pick.
Right, I can't get it. Okay.
The challenge is a little started. It's not terra firma craft, but it's definitely...
Yeah. So I assume I have to pick some stone.
Yep.
Alright. Let's do that. Does it have to get all the way down before you can sleep, or just a certain...
Just even a sliver is enough to let you sleep.
So as the little black dot gets closer to the left, you get sleep here. Now, when it gets all the way down, do you, like, start blacking out or something?
You do.
Really?
You start blacking out, you start... and eventually you'll pass out just wherever you're at.
That's not good.
Better hope you're not in someplace bad.
In the middle of a cave or something. That reminds me of this game. We used to play these trucking games. It was called 18 Wheels of Steel. And are you familiar with that game?
Not at
Anyway,
all.
it was a truck driving game where you got loads and took them around to different cities. Anyway, the game tried to enforce the realistic laws about the amount of time that a truck driver is allowed to drive in one day. So after driving for I think when you get to around 12 hours, your guy starts dozing off, and so while you're driving your truck, your screen will go black because you'll see the animation of your eyes closing, and your screen will go black for a couple of seconds before you guys wait. And that's your ticket to better go to a motel. Chameleon raw material for 3D print. You can get a 3D printer.
Yeah, did you always want a 3D printer?
Man. Do not swallow. May lead to blindness and temporary lack of presence. All right, so yeah, grouts 1 clay, 4 clay, sand, and gravel with a bucket of water. Oh, so to get a bucket, we got to get some iron.
You can't make a bucket from iron.
Oh, so what do you make it?
You can make a bucket from clay and fire it.
Right. I remember that now. Those clay buckets, but the clay bucket can only, if you put lava in it, it'll break as soon as you pour it out. Remember that now.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, I like that.
So I wanted buckets to feel like a reward, like you got something. So you got to get all the way into steel before you can get a bucket.
So you've done some rebalancing as far as the pack goes with conflicts and stuff.
Yes, played a lot with Mindtweaker and trying to make it feel consistent. Right. And it rewards you for building infrastructure, not just random stuff. You need flowers to craft a boat.
What?
I didn't do anything weird, like you need flowers to craft a boat.
Oh, right, yeah.
I got some food. I'm loading up this chest here with edible stuff.
I got an apple.
And I got some berry bushes.
And bacon jerky.
Yeah, that was your starter food.
Bacon jerky. A yuzu. I don't know what a yuzu is. It's that apple tea.
Yeah, it's a mod from a Japanese Minecraft modder, and it's actually really cool. It adds a lot of really great fun cooking mechanics, and it's different from doing the normal Pam's Harvest Craft. You get a whole new set of different things to find and cook.
It's even got guns.
It's got guns, charms, it's got some magic, but it's a well-balanced and it's a fun mod.
It's got a lot of stuff like teacups and tea makers and cooking plates. And something called a hyper jaw crusher.
I don't know what that one does. It's like planting a berry garden.
I see. Wow, you got a lot of them.
It's actually
snowberries.
So it's a interesting mechanic. Like normally you have to wait for plants to grow, but in Plant Mega Pack, if you just break them repeatedly, you seem to eventually get more of them.
So
I call that an exploit.
Yeah,
but
it seems like it.
Honestly, since food's so rare and these don't produce super food right off the bat, it's not so much of a balance breaker. And honestly, food's a problem anyway.
Yeah, these ones have little white things on them.
Yeah, they're still growing. There should be 4 or 5 varieties here. I found
huckleberries, snowberries, elderberries, gooseberries, blackberries. Vanilla spider got too close to a crystal pylon. See?
Oh, you're baking up. Do you have enough materials for another furnace?
Yeah. I got a lot of... I can make 8 furnaces.
Okay, I'm gonna cook up. So, if you look in the ocean in the sand, you'll actually find some clams.
Cool.
And they're actually one of the few early superfoods in the game.
Clams. All right, I've got.
You can breed them.
You can breed clams.
You can breed clams, and occasionally you'll get a rare drop princess clam, which can be used to make magic charms.
Princess clam, man. How do you breed the clams?
You just stick them in sand. You just right-click on a block of sand underwater, and they'll slowly propagate to other sands around them.
Okay. That sounds cool. I was wondering what kind of food you feed a clam to make it. Never mind. Seems like how everything else works in this game. All right. So I've got the Smeltery Controller, so now I've got my Mighty Smelting Book by Thurl McGon.
Here, I threw my clams at
Cooked
you.
clams. Huh.
Yeah, if you hold shift over them, you'll see they're like not a lot of nutrition, but a lot of fulfillment.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, so I've got my Smeltery Controller. Yeah, the sleeping isn't working properly. I just see you standing on the bed.
Darn carpenter's beds.
Oh, there's monsters nearby. You got in bed just in time before a monster got close enough to stop you. I remember these chisel blocks. Like, I used a lot of chisel blocks when I made the dirt house. Because there's only so many... Even everything in the house was made out of dirt. Except for the roof, which is made out of grass. But in order to get...
Run!
Oh, no, close the door. In order to get more kinds of dirt. What was that thing?
That's a... what do they call it? A werecat?
A werecat.
It hits like a truck.
Is that... Why? It looks like an anime.
So, when you don't have any armor and you're newly starting out, yeah, that thing will take you out in a few shots.
Holy cow. Looks cool. Those mobs are really detailed.
Yeah, they did a great job on them in Grimoire of Gaia. And some of them are just hilarious. Whoa. It just leapt at me on the railing.
Did it get up on the railing?
It couldn't get through, but it still leapt trying to get me through the railing.
That's some good passing. So I take it these streams are they like a pre-generated construct that gets spawned into the world?
Yeah, the mod actually pre-generates them, and it tries to follow biomes a little. And they're actually flowing, so if you actually go and stand in them, you move much faster than a normal flowing water. There's that werecat again.
Yeah, the werecat's down there. He lost some health.
Yeah, I punched it a few times.
I think it's definitely a her.
Oh, Origin. We haven't even talked about Origin.
Right, so you got some custom Origin in here?
Yeah, so I kind of like Greg Tech Origin, but I kind of don't. You know, it's fun to find a vein. You get all this, ooh, I found something, and then it takes forever to mine it out. And then you got to spend another couple days trying to find the next material you need.
And I can't find diamonds for crap.
So the Origin's kind of like that here. Ore's rare, but when it does spawn, it's in big veins. Okay. So, you know, chasms are your friend. Look along the walls. It's a little exploratory, but once you find, if you see an iron in the wall, you know there's a big vein behind it.
Okay, cool. So your pack is on the AT launcher.
It is on the AT launcher. It's a semi-public pack. So you have to put in a pack code, and it's RevolutionPack with a capital R and a capital P.
I'll put that in the description as well.
That'd be awesome of you.
Yeah, so you guys can go and you guys can get your hands on this pack, and you can check it out, and then tell Haggle what you think.
I'd love that. That's a satyr. He's okay. She's okay.
They're all women so far. The centaur, the satyr, the werecat.
I've noticed that. There's well, no, the centaurs are women.
There was one over here, and it had tits.
Oh, okay.
That's generally how you can tell. There's a centaur down there.
Oh. I'm checking it out. You're right.
Hello, Dryad. The Dryads are pretty. Where should we build this smeltery?
That's a good question. You got lots of empty room. Yeah. I was thinking this or the library to the next might be a good place for material storage.
Okay. But if we bash out this door, it would fit here.
We could do that. We could do it just in the middle here until we get it cleared out or bigger. Carve away.
Carve a hole in the floor.
Oh, my guess carve a hole in the floor.
Okay, so, well, the outer edges would fit on the balcony if we put it like that. Of course, I don't need this corner here.
No, you don't need the corner.
Get that block back. Okay, that was not there a second ago. The casting table was not there a second ago. I swear it wasn't. It just appeared in my hotbar.
Oh, yeah, sometimes it gets kind of, with the inventory tweaks, stuff around, but it disappears.
Oh, I'm blind. I have slowness, weakness, minding, feet, and blindness. I'm tired. Okay, so this is what you meant when you get tired.
Yeah, go
Really,
sleep.
dang. Not used to that. Okay, so that's pretty cool.